I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. If you can see where we're at, well, yeah, we're in Mondstadt. So, a new Archon quest has been released.
What's the hurry?
And this one is another interlude one, just like the other one we had in Natlan. But this one, we are all the way back in Mondstadt. I have not been back in Mondstadt for a quest ever since the beginning. You guys didn't see because I didn't start recording into Sumeru, but I have to say, Mondstadt, the first ever quest and everything, the first ever batch of characters, what made me fall in love with Genshin. So it's nice to be back here for a story quest. So let's see what's happening. Oh, that's not normal. Let's go touch it. Let me touch you. What the heck is this? Yeah. Oh, because it's during events.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful!
Oh my god, I never checked if they're voice acted.
Festival season means
Because...
no commissions, which
Oh, I don't
means
really talk over it. Wait a second.
But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Okay, well, I forgot to mention that there has been, the whole voice actor thing, and since the trailer was all in Japanese, I am wondering if everyone else is voiced. I have no idea. I have been avoiding anything with this, so I never got to check. So, let's hope most people are voiced. Sure, let's go. And it brought me to the thing with the story, so I guess it's gonna be in its own
Greetings, traveler.
encapsulated
Paimon.
thing.
Hey,
Which is interesting to see.
still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes.
Yes,
The
Windbloom.
people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But what?
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom.
Everyone's
Here I am,
depressed.
ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Why is everybody so depressed?
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
The energy is all wrong here, guys.
You're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn,
Why are we starting this off with a breakup? What the
we should
hell?
stop seeing each other for now.
What the hell?
Huh? Wait. Are you saying we can't be friends
Oh, that's
anymore?
right. They aren't officially
I thought
together.
we
They're
were best
friends. Sure.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship.
Correct that, Paimon. Remember, they were best friends. The historians would call them best friends. I can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks?
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days.
If we pan over to
But
Donna and
that's
she-
not
I'm
all.
just saying, guys.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Okay.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
People are depressed left and right. I don't
know
think
a
this
knight
is
should
good.
Be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
No, we should talk to Lord Barbie Toes.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
What the hell did you see?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
Yes, because the air contains depression, Paimon. Oh. Oh wow, we're panning over to
Miss
Donna.
Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, let's see what she has to say.
Where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Yeah, Donna, I believe you can find someone.
Donna is the one who has a huge crush
Shut
on
up, Paimon.
Diluc,
Shut
right?
up, Paimon. I'm going to murder you. Shut up.
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Okay, yeah, it is worrying. Here's Kaeya. Wait, Kaeya?
Is that Captain Kaeya?
No.
Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type.
Whose fan fiction
How come
got
I never
into
felt
this?
this way before?
Whose fan fiction is in this? Kaeya's not voiced? Kaeya's not voiced. Kaeya's not voiced? I'm sorry. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear, but first a question. If you don't mind, why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master DILUC was the object of your affections. You guys have forcing me to do this, and alright.
Good question, Kaeya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master DILUC came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Oh no, are we losing, like, love with
If
everything?
I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Chapel Rowan started playing in my
But
head,
then I
that
saw
one
you.
song.
And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I love the dead blank stare that Kaeya just had, just like, huh? I understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
You're not voiced! Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, traveler, Paimon, how have you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Favonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all.
I sounded so mean that
Have
part.
fun,
Oh my
you
god.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt, but let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Paralogism. I know that means something. Do I remember what? No. Oh, I'm in an area I can't leave. No, I can't change the voices then? Oh, crap. I should have checked beforehand. Because I was then gonna change it to,
What's the hurry?
Chinese, the original Chinese. Oh, this kind of sucks. I guess I'm stuck in for the English version for quite a bit now. God, I wish I had teleporters again. We don't have well, I have to run everywhere.
Turn that frown upside down.
I wish oh my god, I have Mizuki out still. Wait, can I change her? I can't change her. Okay, this is gonna be really bad. I meant to have Xingqiu, and I thought I put Xingqiu back in. Alright, well, let's hope this goes well. Alright, here's Eula.
Kaeya, you found them.
Oh, someone who's voiced. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
There's like 3 people here at Paimon. This is like not packed, but alright.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me. You have Note, Captain of the 2nd Company, Huron, Captain of the 3rd Company, Eula, Captain of the 4th Company, and me, of course, Captain of the 9th Company.
Oh, you're all captain?
Yes, he's always been a captain.
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Please be voiced. No! Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
You guys, they still have a judicial system. I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and I can't speak. And the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. In today's case, requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. There's a traveler, by the way. Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there is someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
A keen observation, traveler. This happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Oh, this is Kaeya. Jean, it's time. Jean, understood. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. Jean, please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm. No matter what you hear, I need to head over there. Don't worry, this trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gunhilder, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Yes. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Oh my god, Albedo, hi! Haven't been in something in so long. Just be like, hi, Albedo! Albedo, what did you do? Jean, certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaeya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Kaeya, yes.
Ready to proceed.
Jean, Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Wow, yeah, I don't think that's Albedo, but alright.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Oh, I skipped that whole boom.
No. There's no way.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Oh, no wonder. So it's Beach. Oh, okay, so those are the people that have seen something off. Beatrice, so was that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground.
You sure it wasn't a hilly trail?
Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Sure it wasn't a hilly trail body? Jean, I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. Albedo's not voiced either! Albedo, I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Kaeya, that's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Oh, I did not expect your voice like that. Sorry, I only heard you in Japanese. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
Shut up, Beatrice. You just broke up with your boyfriend.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
No offense, we still live in a time where anybody could really just go missing if they aren't strong enough against something. And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Jean, does the defendant wish to say anything in response? Albedo, you may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
How many charges is this guy racking up since we've been, since we left? Jean, please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Is that why DILUC is here? Because I'm like, if this is not supposed to be put to the public, why is DILUC here? No offense.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Donna? Oh no, at dawn, so it might have been the sleepwalker.
Wait, that's...
Or... DILUC! No! Why are you prosecuting another character? I can't believe this betrayal. The betrayal I'm feeling. DILUC Ravender. Kaeya, please tell the court what you saw. You're not voiced either. DILUC. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi.
I can't believe you, DILUC.
Would you call that
I can't believe you. Kaeya, I would only inquire as to what Mr. DILUC was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. DILUC, is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Kaeya, Master DILUC is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaeya,
Kaeya's like, where's the dang bodies? I need to see the body count.
The witness found this where the body was buried.
A box? And this is... DILUC. What looks like the 10th of a oh my god. Wait, but Hilichurls used to be... Oh, they don't know Hilichurls used to be humans. Oh. Oh, that's right, they don't know. No one knows except us. And possibly Albedo himself. Oh, okay. DILUC. What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Oh. Kaeya, careful now, Master DILUC. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition.
Or it was
Considering
already
the
dead
defendant's
in
profession,
Dragonspine,
there's reason to suspect
and it was
that
just thawing
alchemy is
out.
at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Albedo, so that's your angle. Alchemy. Kaeya, a logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with the student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Jean, why did the discussion last so long? Kaeya, Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data, and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present. Sucrose, that's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
You don't know how people and nerds work. They'll stay up for hours. Hours and days on end just to get the perfect result. Or just a perfectionist, actually. Let's just say perfectionism. Perfectionist. Oh, I
do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Albedo, I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Sucrose, Mr. Albedo! Jean, I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. You understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence? Sucrose, oh no! That envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Wait a second. Wasn't that about the same thing from the Albedo event? The event all the way back where there's Albedo and everything? Isn't that what Clone him said? There was a clone. And in all short, to be short, there's a clone of him pretending to be Albedo. We figured out it turned into one of the Cryo-Flower, you know, and we just defeated it and stuff like that. But I think that's what it said. I think that's one of the things it said.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the
But I'm not
most
100%
suitable
sure. It's
material
like
for the creation
80%
of
sure.
new life.
That's what they said.
To that end, we must
I haven't been
engage in a
refreshed on that
process
event
of
for quite a while,
putrefaction
so.
and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement. That's Jean, by the way.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
Dang, Dahlia, you a Hydro? Guess you the second Hydro male that's gonna be defying gravity.
The letter continues.
But it makes sense because of what he
Experimental trials have
is.
been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Is that a gold/Rhine daughter? I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction. Oh, what? But putrefaction and refinement.
Correct.
Poopy.
Not to mention,
Gosh, I can't
the
speak.
locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical
like cat
process
eyes.
used in this case.
Alright, Albedo. Jean, then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. The peoples in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well. But the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover that the Hilichurls were humans. That the Hilichurls were humans.
Why would Albedo do something
Or
like
also, could be about Durin
that?
too.
It has to be a nightmare.
Could be about Durin too. Albedo told me his secret once. That he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Rhindaughter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation would only make him more suspicious. Rosaria, well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She's been here the whole time. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. Yes, you're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. The current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to... You know, let's begin viewing. Because I could have forgotten something. I was right! It is related to the event! I'm so good at remembering stuff in this game! I'm just proud because that was like from 4 years ago. That was from like 4 years ago. Mutant Whopper Flower. Yeah, we have multiple people impersonating him. I was right. I was so right. I'm so happy. Do I have to run all the way there? Please don't tell me I have to run all the way there. Oh, I could... Oh, okay. I could teleport again. Let's go. It's gotta be my favorite. Teleport in. I'm gonna have to run all the way back up. Never mind. Okay, thank you, Genshin, for putting this here for me. So I don't have to climb all the way up. Venti! Hi! So, what are you- oh, okay. Are you voiced? No, you're not. I'm not gonna try doing a Venti voice that much. Ah, Traveler, Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Okay. Hi, Dahlia.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
Read right there. It says right here, Paimon. Come on.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius.
I've heard
and
your voice
Herald of
before.
The AN ARCHON Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you called us here so we can meet with Venti.
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the AN ARCHON in the loop.
Oh, so that's why Venti can run around everywhere and then be like, oh, something's happening to my city. Walks back.
wait then, you know about...
Are we even that surprised that, like, Venti would trust someone with his, like, I mean, no offense, he openly blurted out to, like, Jean and DILUC anyways in the Archon quest.
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate with, to communicate their will in a formal setting. And no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
You mean his true identity? Then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Of course he's going to know. Remember, he was the one that was hosting the Hexen Zirkel Witches. Who was one of the Hexen Zirkel Witches? Rheindaughtr / Gold. And where at their meetings at Rheindaughtr / Gold give her child, aka Albedo, to Alice at the Hexen Zirkel meeting. At that one that was hosted in Mondstadt. Come on. Ah, well, I knew from the moment Rheindaughtr and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. See? When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Cred de Prince... Oh, did I say that right? The Cred de Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Ah yes, they're appealing to the mentally ill people of the fandom. I'm joking. I mean, that would technically include me, but that's okay. Which means, we need to find a way to help your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo's a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
People were depressed, and we're not used to people being depressed, so... You share your observations with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master DILUC.
Yo, why do we keep talking about this? Isn't that a good thing? I'm being personally attacked by this. They're coming after me. I'm joking, guys. Please know that I'm joking. I feel like some people are gonna think that I'm serious about that, but it's just a joke because of how the whole Donna being into DILUC joke has been all the way back in the beginning. So it's just a joke. Also, like, it's a joke, guys. Please, I'm not delusional. When no love remains for the song to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is sad fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Paimon, shut up. Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. I keep trying to say Barbie Toes. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. Oh yeah, you guys know real better. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
I'm an Archon, I have to be extra. Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
I wonder who's gonna talk to us. Don't worry, I removed the fuse so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
Remember that one event? The summer ones where we were still on that one island? We're old pals. Don't think she'd cared if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the win on your side. Let's see what else they have to say. I don't want to, like, butt in the conversation. Like...
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed, your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air. Warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Oh, you sure are. Barbados, serious? You give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Somebody's gonna make a ship out of this, and the art's gonna be egregious. Why do I always say these things? Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Okay. Head to the Knights of Favonius. Back at it again. Oh no, it's another one of those. Oh, it's another one of those. You know what? Let's end it for here for now. We've already have pretty much... Yeah, we're pretty much anyways. Let's end it here for now because I don't know how long this is going to be. It's gonna like stick me in. And I am a bit lazy to wanting to just do editing a whole hour video or 2-hour video. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit lazy, okay? I have been recovering from... I mean, I'm mostly recovered from a cold and other stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoying this quest so far. I think it really has set up a lot of mystery and appeal. It got me hooked as the reader, you know? So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!